Come on then. Bark. Oof, what a beast you are. All right, let's see. Ruff. Ruff. Again. Boo. 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 That's still not quite it. Yeah. Boo. Boo. No. Boo. 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 That's it. And now I'm officially the village idiot. I can't throw these eggs in there yet.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen.
Looking for someone?
Jesus Christ! A thief! Help! Arrest that thief!
Can I sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one.
All right.
Here you go.
My respects to you.
What was it you wanted from me?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw... I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got...
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder.
God be with you.
I'm at your service.
Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, you're under arrest for breaking the law. You were seen in the act of lockpicking. This definitely won't come cheap.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a thing?
All right, here you are.
All right. Just make sure and hand me over those stolen...
Young sir, I can see your future. All the joys and tribulations yet to come are written in...
Why not? So, what fate awaits me, good wife?
I see a maid in a red dress, the flash of fair hair and bold features. I see twinkling eyes and hear tinkling laughter. I see a great love that will last till the grave and beyond, and I can see her name. It is Katerina.
Thank you. Here's your coin.
I thank you, Goodman. There's not many who...
God be with you.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon. Why do you ask, my boy?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Rattay and doesn't want to work for anyone else. She's waiting for your return.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now. Good luck to you.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Scarlet's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
Why? It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides...
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say...
How did you manage to get out of Skalitz?
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid. I was here at Sasau for confession.
And why aren't you with our folks at Rattay? What if Sir
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Rattay there's hardly room enough for the refugees already there. And what's more, the parish priest doesn't like me. Which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing is haggling with him over where I can sleep or how many slices of bread I'm allowed to eat.
He certainly isn't known for being
Farewell.
Good day.
Can you show me how?
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First you have...
Well...
I'm honoured that a knight such as you... I hope I can be...
God bless.
Yeah.
May the Lord watch over you.
I am at your service. Farewell.
Yeah.
Disdain not our supplications in our distress, but deliver us from perils. Only.
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
As I said, he's doing just fine.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe. But they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them. Goodbye.
God save you, good night.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job.
What for? I can handle the job.
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So I get...
We're not finished yet. Well, there's also the option...
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me...
And what if I told you that you get double...
Didn't I mention something?
You did?
I wouldn't be Tonda the winch anymore. More like Tonda the stench.
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it. But it's not enough.
Sure. And have you tried...
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
And what about soldiering? That's real man's work, isn't it?
It is, and I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse. Only, I'm too smart.
No doubt. I heard you lot don't want to talk to...
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my mouth. He didn't even really ask me anything anyway. Just mumbled.
I know everything on...
So, can...
Not yet. I'll tell the...
Well, I hope he chooses me. Otherwise...
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
Good luck to you.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving...
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Be that as it may, I already have the people I need to carry water. And anyway, it's no job for a woman.
I'm strong enough to knock you on your arse, you pup. Goodbye.
very good neighbors, but I'm reduced to this. I'm from Skeleton. Well, you know. But I'm reduced to this. I'm from Scout.
I'm honored. Take care now.
I hope I can be... I'd like to talk to you again about... That's all I need.
Good luck.
God save.
You're one of the people interested in what...
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying...
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines. Not just in the mine.
At the mines?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships?
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
How badly?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners. And at least
It's not easy work, though.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day?
There's one more option.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But it would be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards?
Look at it this way. You'll earn double the money in the same time, or the same money in half the time. That's not bad, is it?
Well, you have a point. I could get it over and done with quickly, and... Alright, I'll take it. I suppose it won't kill me.
Good. I'm sure you won't regret it. That's enough for now.
God be with you.
I'm from Scarlet's and...
God save.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to...
I agree.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your...
What makes you so deserving? How did you make...
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same...
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up...
There's no hill in a mine.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done mine...
How are you holding?
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative...
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if...
Well, if he gives you a chance to show...
Be merciful.
But the baby...
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar. Shh.
Well, I can see how... There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me? That's no job for a decent Christian.
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Well, that's not bad, but, for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
Have pity on me.
That's enough for now.
See you later.
Sigismund and his murderers took every...
Can I ask you...
If you really must.
And how are you holding?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I have...
Sure.
What for?
It's a shame there isn't any real work for strong men.
Ain't that the truth? But as I've said, there might...
I know everything.
You won't forget. Good luck to you.
Do you want something?
I'd like to ask a favor of you, Hal.
Of course.
But I'm
What is it?
refused to this.
I heard
I'm
you're
from
picking people to
Skalitz
carry
and-
water.
Well...
No one needs the job more than Antonia.
Adam never mentioned any Antonia.
I'm not surprised. But Antonia really needs that job.
Can she cook?
What's that got to do with carrying water?
Nothing, but there's a cook's job going too. Much easier than hauling water.
I don't know how good a cook she is, though. You'd better ask her yourself.
Do you think she'll be able to handle carrying those buckets? It's quite far, and up that hill.
She's no princess. She's tough enough.
Have pity on me. A poor wretch. Sigismund and
All right,
his murderers took
all right.
everything I had.
I'll bear it in mind.
Bear it in mind? What does that mean?
It means I'll think about it. The bailiff has the last word.
Well, if he's got something against giving the job to a woman, then try and get Vincent in at least. He might not have anyone on their deathbed, but his mother has no one else.
Maybe I could get you some work, if you know how to cook food for nobles.
And where would I learn that? In Skalitz? If it's gruel with lard you're after, fine.
No, I reckon not. Well...
So why waste my time talking about it? Come back when you've something worthwhile to tell me. Good luck then.
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you. Farewell.
God bless you. God be with you.
Good luck, then.
That's everything.
God bless. Good luck then.
Can you show me?
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First, you have...
Well,
God be with you.
Family happy.
Come get 'em.
Onions that'll make you cry and garlic.
Good luck, then.
that treasure of yours you sent me to get.
Did you find it?
It belongs to Baron.
But I couldn't know that.
Oh, fine.
God save.
I'm supposed to find some workers, and I thought of you.
Why me?
Well, I thought you might appreciate an honest job for an honest wage.
What are you trying to say?
I just thought it might help you.
A good Samaritan, are you? Why don't you go and bother someone else? Good luck, then.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
Well, if you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house. You'd have a nice roof over your head there, too.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles. A roof would be grand, though.
No. Not unless I lied about your cooking skills. But he'd find out soon enough. What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silverworks, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Rattay.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
All right. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right? Goodbye. until Scarlet was burnt to ashes.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about getting rid of wandering souls?
The wrestler's dead? I might know a bit about that. It depends who wants to know. I wouldn't want to be accused of heresy.
Oh, come now, Konyash. You helped me once before, so I'd like to ask you for something again.
Fine, you're right, Henry. I won't lie to you. I'm interested in occult teachings and a bit of alchemy. It's far more than just old wives' tales. I truly believe it's a science. So what exactly do you need?
To help a village woman from Ledechko. Her neighbour's ghost has been haunting her. He visits her every night.
You don't say. Now this is interesting. Revenant spectral beings, cursed souls from beyond the grave?
Yes, exactly. Her house is haunted.
To put it vulgarly, my lad, to put it vulgarly. But there are spells that can banish restless souls back to the realm of the beyond.
Now that's what I wanted to hear. And do you know the spells?
Well, I'd like to learn at least one. But the only book I know that contains them has been classified amongst the Libri Prohibiti.
I've no idea what that means.
The spell's written in a forbidden book. A book that's in Latin and kept under lock and key in the monastery. It's called Liber de Mortuis, Necronomiconos. Do you need to know any more?
Do you want me to steal the book?
If you want to get rid of that revenant, you have no other choice. When you bring me that book, we can cast the spell together, since you don't know Latin.
Fine. I'll bring the book.
You'll find it in the monastery library. But it won't be easy to get in. Truth be told, I don't know of anyone who is able to break in and out without getting into big trouble.
I'll try.
God's sake.
Would you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
Wouldn't you rather...
Well. Yeah!
someone there?
Be quick about it.
Who are you?
What are you doing here? Hey,
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and don't forget to bring 3 score...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Take care. What do you think you're doing? You've no business here.
Good luck then.
Yeah.